It has always been a question. What is spirituality? And what is religion? Is religion different from spirituality? You know, this question very often comes to our mind, asking the difference or trying to find out the difference. Is there any difference between both? Are they same or similar, or are they going together? This question always comes to our mind. And I began to really think about it. And I feel religion and spirituality are not different. They are not opposite to each other, but definitely one contains the other. One has the ingredients of the other. For example, religion is an outcome of spirituality. But spirituality is not an outcome of religion. That's why I said one contains the other. Spirituality contains religion. In spirituality, what we do is, the question we ask is, who am I? What is the purpose of my life? What do I want? What is the meaning of my existence? Is there any purpose in my life? These are the serious questions everyone asks. When I say everyone asks, some people might say, no, it's not true. Everybody don't ask. I say all. Because as one advances in age, the question of spirituality and the question of religion begins to appear in the lives of everyone. Everybody wants to find a meaning in life, wants to find the meaning in what we are doing it. That's the reason I said religion springs from spirituality. A person can be so religious but needn't be spiritual. A person can be so spiritual but need not be religious. I would make it more clear with a clear example of one of my friend and associate, Mr. Lejja Shankar Hardenia. He is a senior journalist and has worked with a number of organizations, and he is today 80 plus, but very active person. Some years back, in the morning, maybe around 8:30, I received a call from him. And he said me, Father Anand, did you read the paper? There are some serious issues coming up in Narsingarh, which is about, around 300 kilometers from Bhopal. He said in Narsingarh, in a village, the people from the Dalit community are not allowed to take water. They are facing a lot of problem. We need to do something. All of us read the paper, and of course that news did not come to my mind, but I am sure many people must have referred it. I said definitely we will do. We did also some things. My question comes here. This Mr. Hardenia, he does not believe in God. He does not go to any religious place for the purpose of worship. But he is so much concerned about people, about the problems of people. He never stops other members of his family, including his wife, offering prayers, going to temples. He himself accompanies with her. He never stopped One day I asked him, how does he find it? Find it so, is it not so difficult? He said, no. My wife doesn't tell me that I should take part in all the prayers and worships. Neither I tell my wife that you should do all this the way I am living. No. We have freedom to practice. I think and I believe this man is deeply spiritual because he is concerned about the lives of people, doing the right things. He does not go around with lies. I worked with him for many years, almost 18, 19 years working together. I realized a very honest and just person. And I think it is the deep spirituality that motivates him to do this. When it comes to a religious person, right and wrong is not a matter. But a religious person, what does it matter to him to be religious? Practicing or following all the religious norms regarding worship. 5 times prayer, 3 times prayer, 1 time prayer, everything he follows according to the letter and letter. Everything is followed. This is called a religious person. We have a very good example in the Bible about a good Samaritan. It's a very good example we find in the Bible. A person, a person was, attacked while he was going to Jericho. A person was attacked on the way by the thieves. He was wounded, half dead. He was thrown on the road. He was looted. A priest comes on the way and he sees this body. This person is lying in the pool of blood there. But he tells to himself, it's time for me for prayer. I need to go for my prayer. He continues his work of prayer. He goes to the temple for his prayer. Next comes a person who is a lawyer, a person who follows the religious laws. And he immediately, he looks, what does that day say on this particular day? Am I allowed to help this person? Is there any law that supports my active involvement in this person's life there? He finds it's not there. He also leaves the person there. He leaves there and he goes away. Next comes a Samaritan person. Why is it called a Samaritan person? Because Samaritan was considered to be an outcast, a low caste person. And nobody, counts him as equal. But this person was moved by the fate of this looted person, half dead. He carries him to the hospital. He pays money from his pocket and he tells the hospital people, please do everything possible. Do everything possible to help this person. I will help you. I will give you money. If this money that I have given is not enough, when I return back from my journey, I will give you. But take care of this person. I think we have a religious person and also we have a spiritual person. Samaritan was deeply a spiritual person because spiritual person, try to live the life every day. Every day he is in the presence of God, in the divine race. Everything is, revolving around the spiritual life. Everything is revolved around doing the right thing, doing the just thing. If the life is dedicated to whom? Dedicated to God Himself. And in religion, what do? We read the scripture, means religion is actually founded by some of the people who were deeply spiritual. They were deeply spiritual. They equated themselves with the divine. They found themselves to be part of the divine. It's like, Tattvamasi, you are God. The God is within you. Go deep into ourselves. So these people realized God in their life. And with this motivation, they began to teach people. And the followers of these religions are literally following these principles. Everything they are following according to the scripture. But a spiritual person would say, go back to the founder, what he was searching for. Go back to the founder means go back to Buddha, go back to Jesus. And then ask, what were their concern? Were they trying to establish a religion, or they trying to establish a divine experience in people, in his followers? Follow that. Follow what the founder was searching for. That is a deep spirituality. That is exactly deep spirituality. So, how do I explain this spirituality? Spirituality is a living every day. A spiritual person does not tell lie. The lie, very especially, that can spoil the life of the other person. He does not steal. He does not spoil the name of the other. He faces injustice. Try to counter the injustice. Try to establish justice. Everything wants to be fair, clear. This is the difference between a spiritual person and a religious person. Religious person is mostly concerned about offering his prayers and offering his pujas, everything rightly. But spiritual person is above that. For him, life means experiencing the divine. He wants to experience God in his life. That is his prime motive. Recently, I read something about, Sneha Prabharaj. She is an advocate by profession. She is from Andhra Pradesh. She is from Tamil Nadu. Tirupattur, a place called Tirupattur. Her parents was, parents never insisted on any caste or religion. They tried to keep their column of caste and religion blank in everything. Her certificates have got everything blank. And she is the first person in the country to receive a certificate of no caste, no religion. She received this from the Tahsildar T.S. Satyamurthy. She received a certificate, but she took 9 years of legal battle to obtain this certificate. Because caste and religion is not a matter to be concerned, but it's a fact to be lived in. So, let us try to be spiritual. Let us try to experience the divine. And religion is an offshoot of it. It's only an offshoot. There are many religions in the world, but there is only one spirituality, one divine, one God. Thank you very much.